She's a very funny woman. She runs a monthly show at the Labyrinth called Comedy the Annex. It's a very funny woman. Make some noise for your next act, Miss Camille Cote.
It's a good song, right guys? Fucking Kanye, you like that album? Yeah. Give it up for Kanye. In the back, it's Kanye. It's not here, sorry. Man, you guys, you ever just feel like you just need to get your life together and it's not? We all feel like that, I think, for sure. Just gotta get our lives together. That song makes me want to get my life together. I went and I checked my bank account and I was like, fuck, someone just stole most of my money. And I was like, no, that was me at Forever 21 last week. Fuck, man. And then sucks. And then I walk by, I fucking hate homeless people. So I walk by them and I'm like, no, fuck you! You have more money than I do. You have zero. I'm at negative 400. Fuck off, man. Give me money. No, you give me money. And then they're on crack and they have no idea what it's doing. Fuck. I literally have to get my life together. I headbanged last night and I forgot that I did, when you put your hair down, girls, because you think you're super cool, and then I woke up and I'm like, oh, I slept wrong. I was like, no, I fucking headbanged last night in a basement parking lot at the Fringe Festival, friends. Tipped over a few beers. Just gotta get my life together. These lights are pretty nice, though. You just stand here the whole night?
Yeah, I didn't really have an exit strategy planned.
There's an exit sign right there. Don't leave, though.
It's way too far away for me to get to now.
We're gonna be a duo act now. Excited. And you guys ever have a pregnancy scare? This is an old joke, but it happened not too long ago. It's not a joke. Why would I say that? But it just reminds me that I need to get my life together. Because I don't have a doctor. I don't have, number one, I've lived here for 6 years in Toronto, Toronto, Winnipeg. And I don't have a doctor yet. What am I doing just walking around? I could, you need a doctor. That's where I have a doctor. Or else I went to high school with you. You remember me? Becky? Yeah. Yeah, we did. It's fine. I love you. Your two friends bully me a little bit. The thing is, okay, they're shit. They were shitty girls. I don't know if you're still friends with them. I don't know. Well, you can leave. There's an exit right there. The thing is that I always played I was a victim, right? And then people pick up on that. They're like, fuck it, we'll take advantage. So it's my fault, but you're still shitty. They were still shitty. We did a class project together. Not this girl. She actually, Becky, I have no problem with you. I just don't like who you're associated with. They took advantage of me. We did a group project, me and these 3 girls. I remember their names, but I won't say it because it doesn't matter. Becky, you know who they are. And I did all the work. I did all the fucking work. Whatever. Then at the end of it, we get graded. So the teacher grades us, and then we grade each other. They fucking gave me 70%, and I'm like, fuck. But I was like, what the fuck you got? I didn't say anything. the Rivoli and you fucking find a girl you went to high school with. No, sorry, I'm gonna start crying now. Man. It's okay, I never blame that on you, it's just your 3 shitty friends. But, anyway, you're okay. You've been bullying me, but, man, no, one time, like, on the bullying topic, I was like, well, I was like, this is the first thing that I ever talked about when I started doing stand-up, but I was like really flat-chested, like still am, but I was really flat-chested, and like, that was like, guys would like run up to walls and be like, oh, Camille's so flat, the walls are jealous. Very clever. Very clever joke. Fucking bullies. So pregnancy scare, that's what I was talking about like an hour ago. Me and my boyfriend had one. Doctors, there we go, back to the start. I had to go to a fucking walk-in clinic, and I didn't want to, because I was like, fuck, I don't want to just go in and say like, I think I'm pregnant, because I was like, that's too slutty, you can't do that. You just can't just walk in and be like, I'm pregnant. Check it out or something. I never had done that before. Like, it was a new thing for me. It's not fun. So I was like, you know, I thought I was very smart about it. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go in with a game plan. I'm gonna go in and tell her that I think that I have a UTI. Because the symptoms for that are very similar to being pregnant. You guys want to know that if you ever think you're pregnant and you don't want to like admit it to yourself or to the doctor, just say that you have a UTI. So I went and I was like, she'll ask me if I'm pregnant. That's how it'll go down. She'll eventually ask me if I'm pregnant, and then fuck it, I'll be like, oh, I'm lucky, just check, and then it'll be okay. So I went in, I whatever, answer some questions, blah blah, and then she like starts walking up the door and like was like, see you later. I'm like, fuck. She doesn't know that I might be pregnant. What do I do now? So I'm like, in my head, I'm like, I gotta stop her. So I was like, one more thing. She's like, alright? She's like, I have no idea what I can't understand her at all. So she's like, oh, I couldn't understand her, okay guys? She walks back in. She probably didn't understand me. And she's like, okay, what's going on? I'm like, you know, like, the pre-com. Me and my boyfriend, like, last week, and then, like, the pre-com. Yeah, so she's like, okay, we'll check for pregnancy then. So she did, and then you have to wait. Right? You guys have all gone through this before, don't act like you haven't. Like, you're looking up and being like, oh, I had sex before, no. Or you use condoms, so you're smart, fuck it. So you have to like wait, right? You have to like wait, like to find out if you're like pregnant or not or whatever. And then, so the clinic calls me like 3 days later. And we just said, what? They call you, they do, don't worry, they'll call you. Are you waiting for a call? You're getting a call right now, you're pregnant. So they call and they're like, hey, like, whatever, it's the clinic calling, what's up? Just giving you like your results. You do have a UTI. And I'm like, thank you, that's so awesome. Thank you so much. Great start to my day. All right, see you later, bye. And then my boyfriend was like right beside me. He's like, oh, so we're all good. I'm like, yeah, it's all great. He's like, it's all clear. I'm like, oh, UTI, it's good. We're all good. We can't have sex for 10 days, but it's fine. Like, we're not pregnant. So you're not, because you have to go on this like medication when you have UTI. And it's not fun. You have to like, whatever, insert it and stuff, and you're not supposed to have sex. It's recommended that you don't have sex. Recommended. Yeah, guys, so the day that I started taking the medication, that night, whatever, we were like, fuck it. We don't give a fuck, you know, no rules, whatever, you can't hold me down. So then we forget, right? And then like, in the middle of it, my boyfriend like comes up and he's like, "You're foaming." And I was like, "What the fuck? You fucking did this again? I can't go to the fucking clinic. I just, like, what, you fucking came? Or, like, what? Fuck, man, I don't want to go to the clinic again. She's gonna think I'm a super slut." And he's like, no. You're foaming. Like, there's fucking foam. And it tastes like vomit. Oh my god, it does taste like vomit. It's recommended. Alright guys, I'm gonna go. We're still good, it's okay.
You're goddamn right, sir. Somebody was like, that is so funny. You're right, give it up for Camille Cote. Not pregnant. As far as I know. She definitely gave me some new slang though. Honey, I'm about to foam. It's incredible, it's my new shit. That's my new quote. I go to. We have a lot more left for you guys. We have, back up this show is so stacked.